Let's go over an update for Star Wars Episode 9. This is Mike Zero here. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, today I wanted to get on the subject of General Leia. Leia Organa, the sister of the Jedi Master Luke Skywalker, who was portrayed by Carrie Fisher of all the other Star Wars movies. Now, there's been a lot of talk for Episode 9 as to exactly how Disney and Lucasfilm will handle the character of Leia, and how her fate will be, essentially put on the big screen. We really don't know. The Poe Dameron comic does hint that she could very well be suffering from the solar radiation that she got when she was launched out of that ship in The Last Jedi. But today I wanted to get onto something that I know a lot of you guys have been talking about, and it's something that actually just recently resurfaced. You guys may have heard this big thing about Leia possibly being recast by Meryl Streep a couple of months ago. I don't know if you guys heard about that, but just last night, this rumor actually resurfaced once again that Meryl Streep would indeed be serving as the actress who portrays General Leia in Episode 9. Now, looking at everything that has been happening, we do know that Meryl Streep, as of right now, she's not doing anything. She's not acting in anything until the fall of 2018 for her movie, The Laundromat. And looking at what everything has been going on today, guys, I don't know if you guys been on Twitter, but a lot of people are going absolutely insane on Twitter, and we really don't know what it's about. There's people that are not saying things, and apparently it's bad news, or it might be news that not a lot of people will actually agree with. Could this very well line directly up with that of course, the recasting of General Leia? Also, in a recent Variety article that just got posted today, Todd Fisher, relative to Carrie Fisher, spoke out about his feelings about Carrie Fisher and exactly, how she should live on, and his experience watching The Last Jedi. It seems like everything is starting to pop up, and I'm not quite sure if this will actually happen in Star Wars Episode 9. But if this actually does come into fruition, if they do decide to recast General Leia Organa, by Meryl Streep, how would you feel about that? Is that a good or a bad thing? Now, we do know that Colin Trevorrow, he was trying to write the script for Leia as a character after Carrie's death. It wasn't working out, and a lot of things were very much difficult for him to do. And I think that could have been one of the big reasons as to why maybe he was let go. I'm not quite sure. But looking at Carrie Fisher in The Last Jedi, I think that she did a good job. It was nice seeing her final movie. However, in Episode 9, will the character live on? Now, I do know that Lucasfilm and Disney in the past before have explicitly stated that they have no plans of CGIing Leia or using old footage of Carrie Fisher and implementing that in Episode 9 or recasting her, but that was almost a year ago to this day, and things can always change. Now, Meryl Streep being in Episode 9, I don't know, guys, I feel like Stevie Nicks looks a whole lot more like Carrie Fisher than Meryl Streep, so Meryl Streep to me seems like a bit of an odd choice. I can see some of the similarities. I don't know if you guys agree or disagree with me on this, but I think Stevie Nicks is a near clone of Carrie Fisher, and that she should be put in Episode 9 somehow, some way. So, it's really an interesting subject to talk about because I'm not quite sure how the community would react to this, and could this very well be the big reaction that's going around on Twitter right now? A lot of people are posting GIFs, like animated GIFs, and they're acting all surprised and shocked, but they won't talk about exactly what's happening. So I don't know what's going on. It's a real confusing day for Star Wars for everybody right now. If you guys go ahead on Twitter, and some of the guys related to, making Star Wars content, etc., are all very much shocked and not sure as to what's really going on today. Could it have something to do with Leia being recast and Meryl Streep taking over the role? I don't know how I would feel about that, and I'm not quite sure exactly what Leia would serve the story in Episode 9, because we do know that Poe Dameron comic book actually hinted at her fate, on the horizon from the solar radiation. She is very much weak in that comic, and she's trying to hand over the baton to, of course, Poe Dameron, right, as the new leader of the Resistance. So I'm not quite sure how you guys think about this. Let me know what you think about this overall. If Leia is indeed going to be recast by Meryl Streep, how would you react to this? And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.